So Jesus has just changed my life in so many ways and has made such a difference for me, has given me meaning and purpose and joy and love and hope, that I just want to share this Jesus that I love with others. And I really believe that Jesus is coming very soon. And so I just want as many as possible to be ready for his return. And so I'm just grateful to my church for the love that they've shown and the compassion they've shown in this time.
We got married right after we graduated from high school, and we started life right away. We had 5 beautiful daughters, and in the span of our first 10 years of marriage, and Chris had a construction business. Through a course of many events, we went overseas as missionaries and came back, and through the process of life, he really didn't feel like working in construction was something that he wanted to do long term. And so when he was asked to be the lay leader, he realized that he actually really enjoyed being a pastor.
Yeah, so I was a part of a church plant in Chattanooga called East Ridge Seventh Adventist Church, and it grew and grew and grew. They were trying to decide what to do, whether to build a bigger church, whether to buy another church, or to do a church plant. And so as the church further explored that, they decided to, yes, go ahead and move forward and looking into plant a church somewhere in Chattanooga where there wasn't an active church already. The church has been in existence now almost 7 years, and so during that time I finished my theology degree at Southern, got a bachelor's degree in theology, and I began to work for the Georgia-Cumberland Conference.
When I think of Chris, 4 words come to mind: that he is caring, he's dedicated, he's passionate, he's professional. You were dedicated at the beginning when we started the church plant. And really, I didn't know how you're going to have time to study, to run a business, and to be a lay pastor. And yet you did it because you have that kind of dedication.
I've seen you grow from a boy who would hide under the sink in the boys' or men's bathroom at church because you thought church was boring, but now are about to be ordained as a minister. I've seen you grow from being a teenager who was sometimes rebellious and stubborn to a man who loves the Lord and is willing to obey him in every area. I've seen you grow from a young man who came to our church board meeting one evening to demand that we take your name off of the books, to becoming a missionary in Africa, and now to an island in Indonesia. And you have become a man of God that he can use to encourage others and to bring hope to others.
From an outside observer, Chris, in all your different roles, it really strikes me that you found your calling in serving others through the gospel ministry. Your energy and your enthusiasm are infectious. Your planning and your tenacity are evident in the growth of the South Bay Church. And now, as you're being ordained, congratulations, by the way, and then soon to move to a new mission field, our prayers and our interest will still be with you.
Sometimes it's good to see what a pastor also does outside of the pulpit, and this might actually then reflect back into his pastoral work. And that's why I chose to stand before a little building in our backyard that Chris helped me build when he was still a student at Southern Adventist University. And one summer I had this project in mind that I had wanted to do for a number of years, to build a finished dry sauna in my backyard. And Chris provided the know-how to create the frame and the building that you can see right behind me. And we worked through a very hot summer, through a number of weeks together. But what I want to really express with that is, I think Chris is a builder, not just by know-how and trade and being able to work the tools, but Chris is really somebody that builds up people.
This day, to me, recognizes that God has called me to this purpose, and that He is indicating that this is the path that He has for me to walk in, and it's just a privilege to know that this is where He has led me thus far.